Listen to me closely, because this conversation is long overdue. The calendar won't save you. A new year won't rescue you. You're standing on the edge of 2026, hoping for a sign, a miracle, or some external force to sweep away the mediocrity that's settled deep inside you. But hear this clearly: nothing changes unless you do. Life isn't pausing for you. Your goals aren't coming to find you while you wait for the perfect moment. That future version of yourself, the one who's fit, financially secure, respected, and truly at peace, is watching from a distance, waiting for you to take one bold, uncomfortable step forward. But fear holds you back. You're paralyzed by the noise, by the weight of people you've carried far too long, people who were never meant to stay on your journey. 2026 isn't just another date. It's a mirror. It will reflect exactly who you are, what you tolerate, and what you're becoming. If you're exhausted from explaining yourself, from shrinking to make others comfortable, from pouring into relationships that give nothing back, then this is your moment to stop negotiating with your potential. This is the moment you realize 2026 will demand something new from you: the courage to walk alone and the strength to separate from everything that's been holding you back. We spend years waiting for a new year to magically reset our discipline. But we don't rise to our goals. We fall to the level of our habits. Right now, in this quiet moment before the new year begins, you have a rare chance to wake up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Law 1. The year of separation: walk alone. Accept this hard truth. You've often been your own biggest obstacle. You've been the voice saying you can't, feeding fear with doubt and insecurity. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we need more motivation to start. We think we have to feel ready. But you don't need motivation. You need movement. Interrupt the old pattern. You've been running the same mental script: I'll start tomorrow, or I'm not good enough yet. That script is destroying your progress. Break it by starting before you feel ready. If you carry the same mindset, habits, and draining people into 2026, you'll just repeat last year with a new number. Before the year turns, we are stripping away excuses and comfort. We are preparing you not just to survive 2026, but to dominate it. And it begins with something most people fear: separation. This is your year of separation. Not everyone beside you is with you. Some are there only to drain, distract, or diminish your power. Separation isn't punishment, it's preparation. It's clearing your path so you can become who you're meant to be, free from influences that never wanted you to rise. You've spent too much time fixing others, patching their wounds while ignoring your own. You can't pour from an empty cup. You've been loyal to people who weren't even loyal to themselves, dimming your light so others could stay comfortable in darkness. Not anymore. Stop apologizing for growing. Stop justifying boundaries. Stop explaining your worth to those who refuse to see it. When you let go, you'll realize the weight you carried wasn't yours. It was the burden of people unwilling to walk their own path. It hurts to release them. It hurts to accept some were only chapters, not the full story. But you can't rise while carrying dead weight. In solitude, you won't be lonely, you'll find strength. Solitude is where warriors are forged. In silence, you'll hear your true voice again, the one that knows you're capable, chosen, and built for more. Law 2. Mastering deep work and killing distraction. That voice has been drowned out by endless noise, opinions, scrolling, notifications. We live in a world where focus is rare and priceless. Most people confuse business with productivity, bouncing between shallow tasks that create no real value. But you're going to master deep work, sitting distraction-free, pushing your mind to its limits. Build a fortress around your focus. Every time you react to drama, notifications, or petty chaos, you're leaking power. Chaos thrives on attention. Starve it, and you become untouchable. Law 3. Radical ownership of your life. This starts with radical ownership. Look at your life, your finances, body, relationships, career, and claim it all. No more blaming the economy, past trauma, or others. Ownership lets you see patterns clearly. Procrastination, weak boundaries, fear keeping you small. Once you own it, you can change it. Treat your life like a serious strategy. Visualize your future in vivid detail. The feeling of strength, financial peace, freedom. That clear vision pulls you forward. But vision needs discipline. Discipline isn't punishment. It's choosing what matters over what's easy. It's saying I must instead of I hope. Law 4. The Ulysses Pact and the Seinfeld Strategy. Use the Ulysses Pact. Make decisions now, when clear-headed, that bind your future self during temptation. Delete distracting apps. Automate savings. Outsmart your weaker moments. When you slip, and you will, speak to yourself gently. Harsh self-talk destroys motivation. Instead, I'm disappointed, but I'll get back tomorrow. Consistency is what matters. Adopt the Seinfeld strategy. Get a big calendar. Every day you do the key work. Train, create, save, mark it with a red X. Your only goal, don't break the chain. It turns consistency into a powerful game. 2026 must also be the year you take money seriously. Track every expense for a month. You'll see where it's bleeding. Build an emergency fund. Awareness brings control. Peace of mind is priceless. But all this means nothing if you're still afraid of your own potential. Stop trading destiny for comfort. Stop saying maybe next year. Law 5. Financial wealth and the wealth plan. When you stop fearing people's opinions, the noise fades. You stop shrinking. Your worth isn't tied to who stays or leaves. You walk with confidence born from alignment, not approval. Break massive goals into small chunks. 1 page today. 15 minutes of movement tomorrow. Small wins build belief that you can do this. Embrace boredom. Real mastery is repetitive, solitary, unglamorous. Purge shallow tasks. Schedule your day intentionally. You drive your life, not react to it. Practice gritty gratitude. It shifts your mind from lack to abundance, helping you see opportunities others miss. Picture who you'll be in December 2026. Stronger, wealthier, calmer, with boundaries you fear setting today and habits you're avoiding now. That person is waiting, but you have to walk through discomfort to reach them. Let old parts of you die, the need for everyone's approval, the addiction to drama, the fear of your own power. Law 6. Radical forgiveness, cutting the anchor. This journey requires radical forgiveness, not for them, but for you. Cut the anchor of past pain, mistakes, and resentment dragging you down. Forgiveness isn't excusing harm, it's refusing to let it control your future. Resentment poisons only you. Write down the names, moments, failures. Release them. Forgive yourself for time wasted, red flags ignored, and the version of you who didn't know better. Once free, you'll have energy to spare. Law 7. The 80-20th rule and physical mastery. Don't scatter it. Apply the 80-20th rule. 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Identify the vital few habits, people, actions. Eliminate the rest. Simplify. Choose only a handful of major goals. Focus creates power. Your body is non-negotiable. You can't build big dreams on a broken vehicle. Food is fuel, not comfort. Movement shapes your brain chemistry. Sleep isn't optional, it's repair for your mind. Treat your body like the only home you'll ever own. Law 8. Stop responding to chaos. As you strengthen, the world will get louder. Don't feed chaos with attention. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. Become the calm center while storms rage around you. Law 9. High-value skills and finding your why. Build new tools. Learn one high-value skill aggressively, something that makes you undeniable. Knowledge is the ultimate asset. Deepen your wealth plan. Prioritize liquidity, automation, resilience. Build freedom to say no, to walk away, to create without fear. But strategy fails without a deep why. Find the emotional reason that moves you, breaking cycles, proving something profound, protecting those you love. It must pull you out of bed on hard days. Law 10. Action before readiness. Finally, stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is a myth. Action creates clarity. The path appears only when you start walking. Do it scared. Reward small wins. Track progress visually. Protect your chain. People may pull you back, call you obsessed, distant. Let them. You're not building for their approval. Be willing to be misunderstood. Audit your inputs. If it doesn't make you stronger, wiser, or wealthier, remove it. The door to 2026 is opening. You have the blueprint. Separate, own your life, build habits, protect energy, master your mind. But knowing isn't enough. Execution is everything. The calendar turns regardless. Time passes regardless. Don't let another year slip away with empty promises. Stand up. Face the pain and the potential. Decide you're done with mediocrity. Cut the weight. Build the body, the wealth, the legacy. 2026 isn't waiting for you to be ready. It's waiting for you to be bold. The old version of you is gone. The new one is rising. Now go to work. You've built a strong foundation with the first 10 laws. You've separated, owned your life, mastered focus, forgiven the past, and committed to action. But 2026 demands more. It demands evolution at a deeper level. The next phase isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about building what lasts, creating leverage, and stepping into power that most people never touch. We are going deeper now. These next 5 laws will push you into territory few dare to enter. They will require you to think bigger, play longer, and protect your future with ruthless intention. This is where average ends and legacy begins. Law 11. Building a personal network of power, strategic alliances. Isolation strengthens you, but strategic connection multiplies you. You've walked alone long enough to know your worth. Now it's time to surround yourself with people who elevate, not drain. Most people build networks by accident. Old friends, co-workers, social media follows. But you're going to build with intention. Seek out mentors who've already achieved what you want. Reach out to peers who challenge you to grow. Connect with those younger than you who you can guide, because teaching solidifies your own mastery. Your network is your net worth. Every person in your circle should either inspire you, teach you, or open doors for you. Audit your connections quarterly. Keep those who add value. Politely distance from those who only take. Attend events, join masterminds, send cold messages with genuine value first. Offer help before asking for it. Build alliances that compound over years. In 2026, opportunities won't come from hard work alone. They'll come through the doors opened by the right people. Law 12. Creating multiple income streams, financial independence blueprint. One income source is a trap. It's fragile. It's limiting. 2026 is the year you break free by building multiple streams that work for you, even when you rest. Start with your main skill. Turn it into a side business, consulting, digital products, or content that monetizes. Invest consistently in assets, index funds, real estate if ready, or dividend stocks. Create passive income. Write a book, build an online course, license your expertise. Don't chase get-rich-quick schemes. Build boring, reliable streams that grow steadily. Aim for 3 solid sources by mid-year, 5 by the end. Track your progress monthly. Financial independence isn't about being rich, it's about options. It's about sleeping peacefully knowing one lost job or economic shift can't destroy you. It's about funding your dreams without begging banks or bosses. Protect this blueprint fiercely. Automate investments. Reinvest profits. Live below your means while your money works harder than you do. Law 13. Daily review and weekly planning, the reflection ritual. Winging it feels free, but it's the fastest way to drift. Winners don't just act, they review, adjust, and plan with precision. Every night, spend 10 minutes reviewing your day. What went well? What could be better? What did I learn? What one thing will I improve tomorrow? Every Sunday, plan the week ahead. Block time for deep work, health, relationships, and growth. Set 3 priority outcomes, not 20 tasks. Review your big 2026 goals and align weekly actions to them. This ritual turns chaos into clarity. It catches small leaks before they become floods. It keeps you accountable to yourself when no one else is watching. Most people end the year surprised at where time went. You'll end 2026 knowing exactly how you built it, day by day, week by week. Law 14. Embracing failure as data, the growth mindset armor. Fear of failure keeps more people stuck than actual failure ever does. In 2026, you're going to weaponize failure instead of avoiding it. Every setback is data. Every no is information. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise. When something doesn't work, ask, what did this teach me? How can I adjust? Who succeeds at this? And what do they do differently? Celebrate attempts, not just wins. Track your failures proudly. They prove you're in the arena. Share them with trusted allies to accelerate learning. Build resilience by exposing yourself gradually. Take small risks weekly, then bigger ones. Read stories of great achievers. Everyone is built on piles of failures. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Quitting is. As long as you extract the lesson and iterate, you're winning. This mindset turns obstacles into fuel. Law 15. Legacy thinking, playing the infinite game. Most people play for short wins, likes, quick money, temporary comfort. But 2026 is your shift to the infinite game, building something that outlives you. Ask daily, if this were my last year, what would matter most? Who do I want to impact? What mark do I want to leave? Think beyond yourself. Mentor others, give back, create systems that help people long after you're gone. Document your knowledge. Build habits in your family or community. Legacy isn't about fame. It's about influence that echoes. Plant trees you'll never sit under. Make decisions that your future self in 2036 will thank you for. This thinking frees you from petty drama. It makes hard choices easier. It gives every action deeper meaning. You're not just building a better year, you're building a better life, a better lineage, a better world in your corner. These 5 laws complete the code. 11 to 15. Alliances, multiple streams, reflection rituals, failure as fuel, and legacy vision. You've stripped the old. You've built the foundation. Now you're scaling into power that sustains. The clock is ticking. 2026 is almost here, and it's not coming gently. It's coming to test everything you've built. Will you meet it as the old version, hesitant, distracted, negotiating? Or as the new you, focused, resilient, unstoppable? The choice has always been yours. But now, there's no more time for maybe. Execute. Dominate. Become the person 2026 is waiting for. Rise.